rush right now, so it might be a little loud. So I'm gonna talk very loud. I don't know if it's even like, if I even need to talk loud. I'm just going to, because this subject gets me pissed off every time I talk about it, every time I think about it, because it's just stupid. America basically has concentration camps in the 21st fucking century, and it seems like no one really wants to talk about it. But the people who do want to talk about it don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But I think it all comes down to a very generalized argument. Do immigrants have the right of due process like every American? And the fans are very loud, but the framers are very smart when they wrote the Constitution, because they knew for a fact that if the United States would stay prosperous, we would always have immigrants wanting to come in. So that's one reason why they framed it. One reason why they framed it to where it says, it doesn't say citizens, it says peoples. Because they knew people were always going to want to immigrate. People would always immigrate around. Like, people never stay in one spot for long. And they knew that. Especially since most of them, probably their parents came over from England, and they knew people whose parents, or they, were immigrants themselves of Europe. So they always knew people were going to be immigrating into this country. And that's probably the big reason why they said peoples instead of citizens. Now, when I say due process of the law, what I basically mean is, like, you can't be punished too severely for your crime. Like, if I accidentally, like, shoplift a freaking 2-liter of Coke and I forget to pay for it, whatever, it's a minor crime, or someone, like, robs a convenience store, whatever, they don't get their fucking hands cut off. That's a bit extreme, okay? That's like an extreme punishment. This punishment doesn't fit the crime, and that's what I'm talking about. And these illegal immigrants who have migrated across all of Central and South America to get to the United States are having their children just ripped away from them. Does that sound like a reasonable punishment? No, it does not sound like a reasonable punishment. It does not. And those who end up in immigration courts, it is said the precedent is that they have very little rights, even though they should have every constitutional right that a normal American has, because they're being tried, their trial is being held in an American court. So they need to have all the rights of an American citizen, but they're just not. So they're not being tried constitutionally. They're not being treated under the U.S. Constitution. And what they basically come down to is they're not, like, I don't know what the fuck they're even calling them now, but they are basically concentration camps. They're just being held there. Children, tiny children being ripped away from their parents. Like, this isn't a left or right issue. If you support children being ripped away from their parents, you need to look at your morality. That's not a right or left issue. That's just inhuman. That's just looking at somebody and just immediately dehumanizing them just because they are an immigrant and they don't look like you. That is immoral. That has nothing to do with whether or not you are a Republican or you are a Democrat. Nothing. And I hate that the United States is still doing this. We are still taking children away from their parents just because they're fleeing war, poverty, sickness from their own country. They are legal migrants coming into the United States seeking asylum, and we're just ripping their children away, saying, you know what, fuck you, we're going to take your child, not give them any toothpaste or bathe them or whatever, not provide for their basic needs, and then we're going to kick the parents out. It's so stupid, and I hate it so much. It's not a left or right issue. It is a human rights issue. Okay, I'm going to go before I blow out my voice because I'm still recovering from being sick a few days ago. Yeah, if you want any more information, just look up whether or not citizens have constitutional rights, and you'll find out that they, in fact, do. But they have no right. The precedent is that they have no rights in the courts, which is stupid because they have every constitutional right as every American citizen. Alright, I almost blew my voice out screaming. Alright, I'm gonna go sleep. Bye.